Alright, let's get this show on the road. Here we go. We are here. We are live. Is it working? Yes! My mic is working. That would have been awkward if my mic wasn't working there. That would have been quite funny. You did the intro muted. I did a whole stream muted once, so, you know, everything's possible. The magic round is here! Alright, we got games at the Oval, games in the Hills, and games at Norwood. I did a video, literally like a couple hours ago. I'm not going to play it now, but 5 things I think will happen in the 2023 Magic Round. Check it out, but I'm also going to tip partly based on that. Hello, Frog, how you doing? So I said in that video that both Adelaide teams would win. So automatically, Adelaide, yes, I know they're playing an undefeated Carlton team, but I think Adelaide can win this. It's their Magic Round after all. They're going to bring some magic to the table. And Port Adelaide to beat Western Bulldogs. That's a bit of an easier tip than the first one. I said out of West Coast, North Melbourne and Essendon, at least one team would win. And I look at all 3 games and I think, what have I got myself into here? Anything's possible, guys. I look, based on that, I have to do something. I almost forgot as well. It's gauntlet time. I'm glad that was on the screen there, because I forgot the gauntlet was here. I'm looking forward to doing that in a second. Okay, that's got me in a bit of a headache. What's more likely? North to beat Brisbane, Essendon to beat Melbourne, or or West Coast to beat Geelong? I said at least one would win. So I have to go with what I said. Like, those are my words. It's public. Who's winning the Prem? I answered that in the previous stream. Gauntlet. Yeah, yes, the gauntlet is here. I shall open that just in case I forget again. Alright. I didn't think that video through, did I? Because none of those look... we're going to leave that to the end. I said that this game would be the highest margin of the round. That's a big call, considering both are very good teams. But I am tipping the Richmond Tigers. Yes. You thought I'd go for Sydney, didn't ya? Alright. The Richmond Tigers. Okay. Their record at the Oval is not too bad. They've beaten Port a few times there, which is... Sorry, Crows fans, but it's the harder game than playing Adelaide there. But I think they'll turn it on at the end of the Oval, and I think they'll beat Sydney. I could be wrong, but you know, Sydney lost to Port last week. They could have a bit of an Adelaide curse. Who knows? Fremantle will beat Gold Coast, hopefully. They've not been very on it lately. They won 1 game, and it was against a team that was injured at the end. Brisbane. I'm going for Lions to beat North Melbourne. I'm gonna back my team, guys. I'm gonna back my team. I'm gonna go for Hawthorn. Okay, this is all muddled up. It's gonna make sense why in a second. Just in case you haven't seen it, I'm gonna play it in a second. All right, you'll see why I'm tipping like this. Apart from this is just me being optimistic towards my own team. We're going to get smashed. Collingwood, I think, will beat St Kilda, ending St Kilda's straight win streak. So the reason I'm saying, like, I got to tip an underdog here is because of this. All right, I'm going to play it. Oh, for God's sake. I forgot to turn the... there we go. As I think will happen in the 2023 AFL Magic Round. Can you hear that? I can't even hear it. I've got the wrong headphones on. Will win their games. West Coast, Essendon and North Melbourne will have games, and in my opinion are all underdogs. Well, I think at least one of those teams will win their game. The game of the round, the best game of the round, will not be at the Elliott Oval. Let me refresh it because I didn't even see it. Wait, hang on.
5 things I think will happen in the 2023 AFL Magic Round. Both Adelaide teams, both the Crows and the Power, will win their game.
That's why I tipped both the Crows and the Power, okay? Because I said it. I gotta back my own words, right? So Adelaide to beat Carlton.
West Coast, Essendon, and North Melbourne all have tough games, and in my opinion, are all underdogs. Well, I think at least one of those teams will win their game.
So I said at least one of North, Essendon, and West Coast would win. Now you see my dilemma. I'm looking at it thinking North aren't beating Brisbane, but you never know. Brisbane have lost 2 games. You know they could have done better in. Then I think Essendon aren't beating Melbourne, but then again Essendon have been pretty good in some games so far. And then West Coast have got no chance against Geelong, right? But Geelong have only won 1 game, and it was against Hawthorn. So I'm thinking, right, all 3 should lose, but all 3 could theoretically win. Right, I'm gonna go for Geelong and Essendon. Screw it. That's gonna sting me. Watch. It'll be funny because North will win. North are gonna win, and I'm gonna look stupid. But yeah, that's why I tip like that, because I tip based on this.
The game of the round, the best game of the round, will not be at the Adelaide Oval.
So I said the game of the round will not be at the Oval, so it will either be this one. Oh, right. It's 2 games. No, wait, sorry. No, I misread. 3 games. All right, so either this game, or this game will be game of the round, okay? I said it, so it must be true.
Richmond v Sydney will have the highest winning margin.
That's probably a big call as well. I mean, they're all a bit controversial, but you know.
And the Giants against the Hawks will be the lowest scoring game of the round.
So that might rule out game of the round then. so either Freo Gold Coast or Brisbane North will be game of the round. You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first, okay? It's happening. It's happening. What are tickets like for this, by the way? Like, can you like buy a ticket for Saturday and watch both games? Like, I'm just curious how that works. Or you have to buy a separate ticket for both. But anyway, yeah. So if you just tuned in and you're wondering why I've tipped multiple underdogs, I made a video a few hours ago of what I think will happen, and I said both Adelaide teams to win, hence why I got Port and the Crows winning, and I said one of North, Essendon, and West Coast to win, and I picked Essendon out of 3. So yeah, that video's gonna screw me up, to be honest. But to be fair, like this is all for a prize anyway. I mean, if I win, I'm not giving myself a prize, am I? That makes no sense. But let's check the comp before we do the gauntlet. We currently got. Wait, I'm second. What? Bro, I'm joint first. Yes. This is amazing. I did not even realize. So I'm going to screw myself up in this round because of my video. Is that what you're telling me? I am going to ruin myself for the benefit of that video. The game's the game. The game's the game. Hello, Luke. How are you doing? 5 things you think will happen. Adelaide kick off with a win. One of the games at Norwood will be the best of the round. Dogs, Dons, or St Kilda will win. Part 2 coming soon. North have a 30-point lead versus the Lions, but Brisbane come back and win. Sydney versus Richmond have the highest attendance in the whole round. Your ones make more sense than mine, to be fair. Overall. Yeah, I'm very surprised to see myself there. I'm screenshotting that. That's an achievement, that is. That's a bloody good achievement. I don't know why this... Okay, never mind. Yes, I've still got Paint, guys. It's been discontinued, but it's still on my computer, so... Oh, I just realised I screenshotted both monitors. Forgot to press Control. Was it... No, it's Alt. Alt print screen. That's the key to saving one screen. Yeah, it's nice to be second. Since it is the Magic Round, it's a good cut-off point. Because last year, after a certain round, I stopped. Anyone else who joined after that would not be eligible for winning the prize, just to make it fair for people that have been there the whole season. So, like, yeah, after this round ends, anyone that joins this league after will not be eligible for the prize. So after this video, I'm gonna screenshot everything, screenshot this whole list. Not now. After the round, I'm gonna screenshot this whole list, and whoever's here, whoever finishes first, will be the prize winner. I don't think I even said what the prize is, but yeah, it's gonna be a gift card for the AFO store. Spoiler alert, just like last year, but a little bit higher. Magic Round should be good. Yeah, I think it will be good. I'm looking forward to it. It's really cool how they can like do one round in one state. It's awesome. I kind of want to see that in other states as well, but like I don't know, like would it work in Perth? What have they got aside from Dioptus? They probably got some actually, but maybe not as much as South Australia. You'll be going to 4 games at the Magic Round or the Adelaide Oval. You're going to Crows versus Blues, Tigers versus Swans, Dons versus D's, and Ports versus Dogs. Fair enough. Sorry, but the Melbourne Demons will beat Essendon by 50 points. Oh boy, that could well happen. That could well happen. Who's got the highest tips overall then? 30. My word. You got 10 people on 30. How are they doing this? Like, what sort of magic do they have to do that? Anyway, gauntlets. Where's the gauntlet? It's here. Who do I pick in the gauntlets? This is a big conundrum. Right, because a lot can happen. You could pick an underdog, and if they win, you can get them out of the way. But if they lose, then you're out already. You could go over favourite, but then you can't use them in a later round. So, like, there's positives and negatives, right? But then again, there's an argument that can be made that you should start strong, right? You should start strong. So maybe. This is interesting. In Perth, they have mineral resources park and leader oval. We got to do a Magic Round in Perth. Send it to the AFL. Send them the letter. All right, 1 in Perth, 1 in Adelaide. We don't need a Melbourne one because we have a lot of the games there anyway, so it's fine, right? I think that's fine. I mean, you can do Queensland and New South Wales as well, but like considering they're more, I'm thinking about like they're more rugby states anyway, so I think it works better with Perth because they're like more of a football state. Right. Anyway, as I was saying, although it would work in Sydney though, it would work in Sydney. It would work there because you've got two teams there, and they've both got good grounds, so it could work there. To be fair. I don't know to pick in the gauntlet. I might go Fremantle. I might go Fremantle just because they've not been good this season, but I think they can beat Gold Coast. That's my logic there. I think they can beat Gold Coast. Surely they can beat Gold Coast, right? Screw it. Look, risks in life are there to be taken. All right. I never win the gauntlet anyway, so it's worth mixing it up. Okay, so we're gonna go with Freo. I'm thinking because like I think Adelaide can beat Carlton, but you never know. Carlton are very good, but they're also Carlton, so again you never know. Richmond could beat Sydney. Sydney could beat Richmond. Brisbane have had a very inconsistent season so far. They could win, they could lose. North have actually they've played well every game, even when they've lost. So you never know; they could win. Essendon, who knows? Melbourne, they're a strong team. So even if I think they'll win, which I think they will probably, even though I tipped Essendon for the sake of that video, you'd want to save a team that good for later on because they will win more games. They're going to win most of their games anyway. You just got to make sure that when you tip them, they actually win. Port Adelaide just beat Sydney. They should win this at home. The Western Bulldogs, you never know. They started badly, but recently they've been very good. Geelong, they lost every game except for Hawthorn, but they're still Geelong. They should beat West Coast. West Coast, you never know. You know, they look better than last year at least. The Giants can beat Hawthorn for sure, but I also think the Hawks can beat the Giants. Collingwood should beat St Kilda. St Kilda have won all their games, so they could continue winning. So I'm looking at everything and I'm thinking, yeah, let's go Fremantle. But did you have this chance for Hawthorn games to be a close game? Yeah, that would be nice for us to be competitive after getting battered by Geelong. But yeah, my gauntlet is Fremantle. It's probably going to be wrong, but screw it. Again, risks are there to be taken. Let me refresh just in case, you know, because you never know these days. Alright, but yeah. For the sake of that video, some of these tips might be different to what I would have predicted before. But yeah, I've tipped Adelaide, underdog. Tipped Freo, but you never know if this game Gold Coast could beat them. Tipped Richmond, again, minority. Brisbane, I tipped them, even though North actually have played fairly well. This one didn't even save for some reason. I tipped Essendon because I said one of Essendon, North and West Coast would win. I could change it, but I don't want to. But they're all going to lose. I can't believe it. Why have I done this? I mean, they'll definitely lose. So it's either going to be them or them. But, like, yeah. Or neither. Port should beat the Bulldogs, I think. Geelong to beat West Coast. Hawthorn, again, minority. But I'm going to go with it. And Collingwood. So I'm going with 1, 2, 3, 4 minorities according to the masses who have tipped so far. Luke's going as well to South Australia. Damn, a lot of you are going. I kind of wish I went. My words. Maybe one day if they keep this Magic Round going. I hope it's a success as well because this would be a great annual thing. It could be like a big event. So hopefully it's successful this year. In Perth they have mineral. Oh, I read that one. Forgot about the old Fremantle Oval. They've got enough ovals in WA, actually. Gauntlet for you is Adelaide, because Carlton have never won at the Adelaide Oval. Carlton have never won at the Adelaide Oval. Even I don't know that. What? Well, I mean, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the small stream of 18 minutes. I always aim to do this in literally for the last 3 years. I've always attempted to do tipping videos in 5 minutes. They're never 5 minutes. It never happens. No matter what, stream or no stream, it's never that short. Although to be fair, last week it was 30 seconds, but that was because I was in America. And I had to tip from there, so that was a bit different. But still, when I do a proper video, it's never 5 minutes. But that's okay. And when we do it live as well, we can get the opportunity to interact, even though the times are not always convenient. They could do it in the Premier, to be fair, in the Premier League. Anyway, yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me get all the tips as I outro this. There we go, that's perfect. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.